Welcome to Huge F, your ticket to the past. Here you'll see rare, forgotten, and sometimes shocking photographs. Each picture tells a story. Marilyn Monroe, 1962. Photograph by George Barris. Beverly Hills High classmates show off their fashions. 1969. Marlon Brando with his cat. 1954. President Bill Clinton misses the ball while playing football on the beach in South Carolina, 1993. A soldier playing the violin on a tank in Trafalgar Square, 1917. Baby Leonardo DiCaprio with his mom and dad, 1976. Michael Jackson, makeup for Thriller. Helen Mirren, 1975, bearing a striking resemblance to Jennifer Lawrence. Elvis and Priscilla Presley with Lisa Marie, 1968. Barcelona, Spain, 1959. Photograph by Bert Glynn. The aftermath of the London Blitz, 1940. Baseball in the back alleys of Washington, D.C., circa 1940. Skating in the 1970s. Grace Kelly at 19 years old, 1949. Captain Thomas H. Garrahan raises the U.S. flag out a window in Bitchot, France, 1945. Dorm life in the 1970s. Two women hikers resting on a camping trip, 1907. Niagara Falls without water, 1969. Operation Baby Lift, 1975. Over 3,300 Vietnamese orphans evacuated by air to the United States and other countries. One Times Square under construction, 1903. Ava Gardner and Frank Sinatra on their wedding day, 1951. A lamplighter doing his rounds, London, 1962. The McCartney Family, 1976. The making of Back to the Future 3. Marilyn Monroe photographed by Milton Green, 1956. New York in 1931. An underwater nuclear test being conducted during Operation Dominic in the Pacific coast off California, 1962. Cowboy Clarence H. Long playing with kittens at rancher's house, 1949. Charlton Heston as Moses in The Ten Commandments, Drive-In Theater, Salt Lake City, Utah, 1958. Soldiers sang goodbye to their families, circa 1940s. Anne Margaret on a Triumph, from the movie The Swinger, 1966. (1961) Buick Flamingo with swiveling passenger seat. U.S. President Wilson formed by 21,000 soldiers at Camp Sherman. Motorists pass people on a scenic road atop a cliff near Trieste, Italy, 1956. Carriage Ride, New York, 1953. Princess Diana dancing with John Travolta at a White House gala dinner, 1985. A camel on a camel in Western Australia, 1916. German-born theoretical physicist Albert Einstein was born on this day in 1879. Fashion for 17 magazine, February, 1972. Two lumberjacks and a big tree in the Pacific Northwest, 1915. Skateboarders in San Francisco, 1977. Expressions at the moment, Ohio's Mary Fitzpatrick, left, is announced as Miss Teenage America, 1971. Sailing into Fuji, Japan, circa 1920. Stunning, though there has likely been some manual manipulation by the artist. A young Barack Obama enjoying time on the beach with his grandfather, Stanley Armour Dunham, 1963. New York City, 1958. Three boys pose for the camera in Kingston, Jamaica, 1974. Frank Sinatra and Grace Kelly. London, 1960s. Kiss Me, I'm Irish. Billy Goodman cuddles up to Eileen Virginia Dolan during a St. Patrick's Day parade, 1945. Two Fishermen and a Boy, and Spideal, Ireland, 1913. Another by Marguerite Mespoulet and Madeleine Mignon Alba. Midnight Kiss by Matt Weber, 1989. The Human Statue of Liberty. 18,000 men were used for this photo. Iowa, 1918s. A self-portrait of Linda, Paul, and Mary McCartney, 1969. Linda was a professional photographer prior to meeting Paul. A woman hits a neo-Nazi with her bag, Sweden, 1985. Her mother was in a concentration camp. Photo by Hans Runeson. Young Justin Timberlake and Ryan Gosling. Nagasaki, 20 minutes after the atomic bombing in 1945. The Brigitte Bardot. Thousands celebrate the end of World War I in Philadelphia, November 11th, 1918. Possibly the most 90s picture ever. Will Smith playing Nintendo wearing Nike Airs. Note the Mariah Carey CD, too. Two girls play on a slide on the second day of integrated classes at Thomas J. Semmes School in New Orleans, 1962. Marilyn Monroe and Sammy Davis Jr. on the set of How to Marry a Millionaire in 1953. The Brady Bunch meet the Jacksons, 1971. Autochrome of women in Bohemian Esco dress, Paris, circa 1905. Diane Keaton and Al Pacino on set for The Godfather, 1972. A Girl Looking at the Ruins of the Warsaw Ghetto, 1946. The Isolator, a helmet invented in 1925 that encourages focus and concentration. An evening aboard Kirov-class cruiser, Kalinin. The Soviet Pacific Fleet at Vladivostok, 1955. Grace Kelly, 1956. A little girl having fun pretending to talk on the telephone, Japan, 1958. Happy birthday to Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, 68 today. Princeton sophomores pose after a brutal snowball fight, 1893. Photochrome postcard of a bustling Mulberry Street in Manhattan at the heart of Little Italy, circa 1890s. The unbroken seal on a shrine in Tutankhamun's tomb, 1922, untouched for 3,245 years. A field turns from orange to green as harvesters pick marigold flowers in Los Mochis, Mexico, 1967. Parisians' bar patrons try Coca-Cola for the first time when it makes its way to France in 1950. Two teenage couples stand proudly next to a flashy Trans Am in Brooklyn summer, 1982. Audrey Hepburn on her bike with a dog in the basket, 1964. Niagara Falls frozen over. This picture postcard was purportedly taken in 1911, although that date is in dispute. Japanese woman combing her hair, 1865. Daytona Beach, Florida, 1957. That was today's journey into the past. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. There are so many more forgotten stories waiting to be uncovered.